I mean, Selena Gomez. I mean, I was just blown away. She looked amazing on the SAG Awards. This look was regal. Perfect. Her makeup, her hair, the dress, the look. She was walking so elegantly. She killed it. And then the one thing that the comparison Entertainment Tonight did was really cool, which I agree with, which was they compared her to Snow White. She could literally play Snow White, and I couldn't agree more. I think actually when I saw that look, I thought, my God, she's nailing it. She actually looks perfect for the role. And the fact that her makeup looked very similar to Snow White, her hair is short like Snow White, I thought it was such a disaster move to take Rachel Zegler. Right. And if you guys don't remember her from the interviews, what she said about Snow White, how she hated the character and she found it so old, and then she was going to take the modern take on it, and that we don't even need the prince. And she said all these wacko things. And I thought, so not only she does not have the charm or the presence of Snow White, and I'm sorry, she doesn't have the personality either. I found her looking like a small kid, more than an actress or a woman for the role, at least for Snow White. You wanted the woman to be feminine, you want Snow White to look regal, and this is how she looks. So this is supposed to be Snow White. And I'm sitting here going, really? This is what we get as Snow White. Someone who hates Snow White, doesn't like Snow White.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There is a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time. Cast a guy in the movie.
Right.
Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
And you could see it literally in this expression in this poster. She almost looks even in the poster that she hates Snow White. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then we get this news where this is the most disliked trailer. I think it had 45,000 likes last I saw it. And it's at 1 million dislikes. I mean, that's what you did to the character, Rachel, on your own, by bashing it in the interviews, talking bad about it, no idea who trained you or who, there should have been someone grooming you on how to speak and have basic etiquette of speaking well about the character, which is common sense. Even if you hated the character, you could just get on screen and be like, hey, I love Snow White. Guess what? You got the role. It's like you work in a job, right? You go to office and somebody says you hate your job, let's say. And then you come home and then you go meet your friends and you say, hey, how's work? You're not going to say, hey, it sucks, right? Or you're not going to go to colleagues and say, I hate what I'm doing right now. No, you're going to suck it up and be like, hey, I like this job. It's quite nice. So Rachel, this is what you should have done. Or this was the option we had. This, Selena Gomez, who knows how to speak, who's extremely sweet and is so likable and is one of the most followed people in the world. Yeah, she might have done the justice to the role. Disney, wake up.